and welcome to Cyber Bites, your weekly dose of cybersecurity news. I'm your host, Edwin Kwan, and today we've got a packed episode featuring breaches affecting Australian courts, major corporations, and even cybersecurity experts. And we'll dive into how phishing campaigns can put you in mortal danger. Let's get started. First up, a major breach has rocked the Australian legal system. The New South Wales Online Registry website, or ORW, has been hacked and it compromised around 9,000 sensitive legal documents. This include affidavits and apprehended violence orders, or AVOs for short, that are used to protect victims of domestic violence and other crimes. The stolen data contains names and addresses of victims and alleged offenders, and this raises concern about extortion and safety risks. Michael Daly, New South Wales Attorney General, has assured the public that the government is working closely with Cybersecurity New South Wales and law enforcement to secure the system. However, this isn't an isolated incident. Just last year, Victoria's court system faced a ransomware attack that compromised years of data. Clearly, Australia's judicial cybersecurity measures need urgent attention. Victims are being contacted directly, but if you are concerned about your data, authorities recommend filing a report through Report Cyber. Up next, Nine Entertainment, publisher of the Sydney Morning Herald and The Age, has suffered a data breach affecting 16,000 subscribers, names, postal addresses, and email addresses, which were exposed due to an unauthorized change by a third-party supplier. While no payment details or passwords were leaked, experts warned that this information could still be used for targeted phishing attacks. Nine has since resolved the issue and is notifying affected subscribers. This breach comes hot on the heels of the New South Wales court system hack we just discussed, and it highlights a troubling trend in Australian cybersecurity in this past week. Now, let's talk about the next breach, which is Sydney Tools, which is a household name for DIY enthusiasts in Australia. And it has left a massive database exposed online. This unprotected ClickHouse database contains over 34 million customer records, including names, home addresses, phone numbers, and even details about purchased items. Employee data wasn't spared either. Records for nearly 5,000 current and former staff members were also leaked. What makes this particularly alarming is that the database remains accessible despite researchers' attempts to alert Sydney Tools. Cybercriminals could exploit this information for identity theft or spear phishing campaigns targeting high-value customers or high-salaried employees. If you have shopped at Sydney Tools recently, it might be time to double-check your inbox for suspicious emails. Shifting gears to geopolitical cyber threats, Russian phishing campaigns are targeting citizens looking to join Ukrainian paramilitary groups like the Freedom of Russian Legion. These fake recruitment websites mimic legitimate ones but are designed to collect personal information that could lead to arrest or even worse. Security firm Silent Push linked these sites to Stark Industries Solutions Limited, which is a hosting provider tied to Russian intelligence operations. What's particularly chilling is how these phishing sites dominate search results on platforms like Yandex and DuckDuckGo in Russia. This isn't about data theft itself. It's about life and death consequences in a politically volatile region. And on to our last story, where we talk about how cybersecurity experts aren't immune to phishing attack. Troy Han, the creator of Have I Been Pawned, recently fell victim to a sophisticated Mailchimp phishing scam while traveling in London. The attackers tricked him into entering his credentials on a fake Mailchimp login page and immediately exported his mailing list of 16,000 subscribers. Troy was quick to notify affected users and added the incident to his breach database. He also called out Mailchimp for retaining unsubscribed user data, a practice which he criticizes as unnecessary and risky. Ironically, Troy said that he had been discussing phishing-resistant authentication methods like passkey just before falling victim himself. His takeaway? Even seasoned professionals can slip up when tired or distracted. And that wraps up this week's episode of Cyber Bites. From breaches affecting Australian institutions to global phishing campaigns with deadly consequences, it's clear that cybersecurity vigilance is more important than ever. If you've been impacted by any of these incidents or want tips on staying safe online, check out resources like Have I Been Pawned or Australia's Report Cyber platform. And don't forget to subscribe to Cyber Bites for your weekly dose of cyber news so that you can stay one step ahead of the threats. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Edwin Kwan, signing off. Until next week, stay safe out there.